back to... This isn't my stream. It's just my old stream. Well, saying goodbye to the stream. Oh God! Hello. How are you, my chatters? My wonderful, wonderful chatters. How are you? This is way too loud. It's not a hit. So guys, me and Tubbo are finally IRL.
Ratio.
We've met up. I know COVID's pretty prevalent, but we are above it. We finally met up. We have Badlinu from Nottingham, and we have Chaz. What? Chaz! It's Chaz! Our friend Chaz. Can we get a wicked
and
Chaz?
Em is in the other room.
Tubbo,
She's had
month 21 telling you not
food.
to
The
drop
food
dead.
that she ate. She's so weak. So weak.
You're weakling.
Whoa. Okay.
Toby is in my old streaming setup music room. So
I
music
know.
room.
I know. It's kind of. I'm gonna rummage through all your things.
Okay.
I am.
I've just let you just stream for a few hours.
Thank
and just do his
you.
thing. I'm gonna just. I want to go beat twins. Sorry.
Oh, the twin. I'm like.
I'm gonna go.
You're not
keep-
having twins,
it's a
are you?
mic thing.
You're not having twins. Oh,
you're
that's
pregnant.
because. Are you pregnant, Tom? Are you having twins? Tom, you're pregnant? Oh my gosh! Trolley, and thank you for the 25 gifted, King.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
So you're
play
preggers.
Terraria.
So you're preggers.
I'm
basically.
not pregnant.
You're preggers.
I'm
Heard it here first. Room is empty.
I wanna go play Terraria.
He's gonna leave, but Chaz is here, everyone. Hey, Chaz! Chaz, you're the new Tom
I'm taking the
Simons.
whole
You're the new Tom Simons. Hey, boys, come around.
I'll sit in the background.
Come around.
I'll be a side
years
character.
well.
Hello, once lad. Welcome back to the
I'm
line.
a side character.
You like to cut down trees, I heard? Wicked Chaz. Wicked Chaz. I can't, guys. Are you freaking the shit out right now? I can't believe Chaz is here. Whoa. I've got to figure out where I can sit. This is not a
What?
vibe. Vibe.
Okay,
Tubbo,
okay.
how
We're getting there.
I'm getting some better
Why does Tom have a
distribution.
chair? I'm so confused. I'm sat on it.
Pretty useless chair, innit?
Streamer.
Let's be real. Pretty useless chair.
I'm sorry to right.
Chaz, I'm so pleased you're here. And
Fine.
the chatters, they were waiting for you to be on this last draft for the longest time. Chaz,
Thank you.
Wait.
Chaz, we've all been waiting for Chaz, guys. The mic cuts off, bro. I know it's Tom's setup, not mine. You know what? I'm gonna fuck with the mic. Actually, fuck with the mic. I'm actually changing it. I'm not dealing with this shit. All right. Hey, is that better?
Fingers.
Now I'm not cutting out, am I? Hey! Hey! So, everyone, welcome to Tom Simons. Welcome to Tom Simons' house. We're here today, and we're gonna be playing the Stanley Parable. Lag? Yeah, well, it's not my fault. It's Tom's house, so you can blame him. Hello.
Shutting the blind.
You're shutting the blind? Oh, yeah, sorry. Oh, you asked me to do that. Apologies. That was the one thing you asked me. The singular thing you asked me to. Was shut the blind, and I failed.
Play Terraria.
Enjoy Terraria. Wait, you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, I kind of won, by the way. I kind of won.
Wait, what did you
Can
win?
you introduce your girlfriend?
No, she's in there, and she doesn't. She's
Well,
not
we-
her face.
Wait, can you introduce your girlfriend? Can you bring your girlfriend?
No. You didn't
Please,
see
for
it.
the
You didn't
boys,
see
for the
it.
boys, for the boys, for the clip, for the clip champers, for the clip champers.
Go sit and quiet play Terraria, because I won. I'm
What
like-
do I call
like
your
young
girlfriend?
Billy time.
That's not the name. M. I'm sorry, I forgot. I was trying to remember the name. Bye.
Bye.
He didn't do it for the boys. He didn't do it for the boys. He hates us. He hates us.
I didn't see anyone.
I think he's.
Does he actually have a
I don't think he does. I
It's a
think
bit.
it's a bit. It's a bit. It's a bit. Did you know Jack Manifold for the video actually wore a wig? It was Jack Manifold in a wig for the video. Like,
Oh no,
actually-
no, it actually was.
yeah.
It actually
No,
was.
no joke. The video I have a girlfriend on YouTube. I just popped up wife haver is playing Terraria. on one of his computers. Yeah, it was actually
It actually
Jack
is.
Manifold in a wig with a plastic bag over his head.
She's not real.
She's not real.
Like no, but
Sorry
the thing
about
is,
that.
Tom says she's real. I mean,
No one has ever seen
no
her.
one's ever like the story time video that was made up.
Yeah.
We just
Yeah,
sat
that
in
was
an office,
obviously
we
made
just
up.
made up stories.
Yeah,
and
sat in an office,
it
had
sounded
our
great.
lap books out, scripting the whole thing, you know.
Yeah. It's a bit weird.
It's
really.
literally an
a bit
industry plant.
sad.
It's an industry plant.
Yeah.
It's all an industry plant.
Yeah.
Alright, so boys, I'm gonna play the Stanley Parable, and it's the most insane game I've ever played, and I thought you guys might enjoy watching the insanity of this game. It's my first time playing the game, so
What's
I thought...
it called?
The Stanley Parable. Not the Chaz Parable. It's not the Chaz. Chaz.
One
Please,
day.
Chaz.
One day.
One day it'll be the Chaz Parable. I can't wait for the Chaz Parable.
I'll make
to
it the
drop.
Chaz Parable.
You'll make it, Chaz. I want you to dictate the gameplay. Chaz, whatever you say, I'm gonna do. And Freddy?
I'm just a,
I'm just a side character.
No,
Freddy's a side character.
You're so much more than just a side character,
No,
Freddy.
no,
You're so
that's
much
me.
more than just a side character. I promise. Oh shit.
Do Espanol.
I'm not.
Please.
I'm
Do
not,
Espanol.
bro. I'm
I'll
not
translate,
doing.
I'll translate.
I'm not, bro. Okay, hear me out.
Let's go
I'm
20
having like
months
surgery
speaking
on my
Jedi.
face, and then 6 hours afterwards, I'm playing in an all Spanish streaming Minecraft event.
Why?
So I really do need to get my Spanish going.
Duolingo.
I've
Get your
been
stream, daily stream.
Duolingo. I've been Duolingoing. I've been lingoing, but I thought, not my smartest move. See, the nurse said it would be a traumatic event for me when I asked if it would hurt. So I think I'll be fine. Hey, I can be traumatized, right, guys?
I feel like you've got a high pain tolerance.
Yep.
You give off those.
I've
vibes.
broken quite a lot of bones in my
Yeah,
time.
so
I've been
me.
training for it, really. I don't want to leave rings on his desk, but he doesn't have any coasters. He literally don't have no coasters, bro. He don't have
It's
no
his fault,
coasters.
then. It's his fault. He can't blame you.
Bro, no, it ain't the vibe. Let me get. Okay, I'm gonna kill the music. I'm killing the music. We're getting Stanleying. All right, I'm gonna use desktop capture and be risky. I don't know if Tom Simons has any opposed to me using desktop capture on his PC, but I'm gonna do it.
Might have his
Oh, that's the wrong desktop. Go that one. There we go.
Oh,
Wait. One day I'll figure out how to live stream. Wait, here we go. Okay, and now I'm gonna shrink. Now, my lads, I'm shrinking us down. Whoa! Where do we want to go? We want to sit in this corner up here, perhaps?
Put me at the side. Please.
You want to what? You want to be
Side
like?
character.
You want to be like here? You want to be like there? You like it there? You liking it there? Yeah, you like that? You like that, Fred?
I like it.
You like that? All right, wait. So I'm gonna sit. Oh God, his desk is so complicated. So have you guys ever seen this game before?
No.
So I'm gonna do it from the beginning for you. It's I need to set the screen cap. Stanley Parable. Where's Deluxe? Deluxe. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna click no. So then we play again together from the start. Okay.
How far through were you?
Wait. I'm gonna click yes. Actually, I'm gonna click yes. All right. So slide this till it's barely visible. So that's like to there. So you guys have never played this before, have you?
No.
Oh wait, what's the time right now? It's like a freaky like meta game.
Wait, so
It's meta. It uses the real life world, you know. Wait, how do I? Wait,
13
it's not
months,
24 hour.
yes.
What's
7.
97? 7, right? Chaz, wicked Chaz, please refrain from laughing at me. I am
I'm sorry,
stupid.
King, I'm sorry,
I am
King.
stupid streamer with stupid streamer brain. Wicked Chaz, please. Note: accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. All right, you ready?
salted.
I can't hear it. There we go, I've turned it up. So this is the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Mega Poggers Mega Gamer. Everyone's saying 29. Yep, 29. Wait, did I mess it up? 19, not 29? No, what do you mean?
Wait, no, it's...
What?
What? What time?
Bro, it literally... Wait, you're not...
Wait, the computer's lying.
Oh my god, Tom's computer clock is wrong by 10 minutes.
What?
I'm literally not even making this shit up. Chatters, wait, I've got desktop capture on now, right? Look in that corner down there. His computer clock is wrong by 10 minutes. What the shit?
Why?
What? That is the most random thing I've ever
How do you
seen.
get it out by 10 minutes?
Wait, that is the most random thing I've ever seen. His computer clock is wrong by... How do you get it wrong by 10 minutes?
He's manually set it wrong.
He definitely has. All right, you ready?
Let's go.
So, this is a story of a man named Stanley. Or so I've heard, that is.
I think it'd be better in Spanish.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I like his voice.
Yeah, he's just powerful.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
What do you make of that?
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he
Chaz,
pushed
please don't
buttons
compare
on the
yourself to
keyboard.
Stanley.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every
all this
day,
game is?
every month.
Yeah, literally. No, listen, bro. It gets so deep. It gets so deep. It gets so deep, though,
Stanley
Chaz.
relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been
lost my
made
mouse.
exactly for this job.
I've lost my mouse.
Stanley was
See,
happy.
Stanley was happy, Chaz, and that's all that matters. Can you say the same for yourself?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
Freddie, something strange happened.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Oh no!
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say
This is
hi.
awful.
Never in all his years at the
Poor
company
Stanley.
had this happened. This complete isolation. Something
is
was very
awful.
clearly wrong. Shocked,
is
frozen
awful.
solid, Stanley found himself unable
Stanley's
to move for
devastated,
the
man.
longest time. But
He's
as he came to his
devastated.
wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
So,
Oh, wait, oh, ooh.
now this is where we come in.
Where's
We're Stanley! I know. Please, remain calm. We are Stanley. I know it's much to take in. Alright.
Okay. But I'm just Chaz.
You're just Chaz.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps Stanley has simply missed a mouse. Sorry, my settings are completely fucking wrong. I can't control shit.
Tom's PC.
Tom's PC. Tom's PC. Where are all his co-workers? Where are Stanley's co-workers, guys?
Maybe they're doing like a surprise party.
Maybe
or
it must be a it must be a
his birthday.
surprise
Yeah.
party. It must be.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Go right. Please.
All right.
This was not the correct way to enter. Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Confidence.
Let's admire the employee.
Yeah. That's it. Let's admire the employee lounge, Freddie. Yeah.
Go on. There's got to be a toilet
Yes,
somewhere.
truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all,
Shitting
just to spend a
Stan.
few moments here in this
Shitting Stan,
immaculate,
Jesus.
beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Oh, he's an alcoholic.
Stanley's not an alcoholic. How dare you?
Drinking in the workplace. That sounds,
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Fred, you wish to direct in here?
Are you going
Yeah,
left
yeah,
or are you
go
going right?
Go in there.
Go in there. All right.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Oh, so it's like
Amazing.
your life.
It's my life. I live my life as Stanley.
Yet there was not a single person here
where are
either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up
It's
to his
Taco
boss's
Tuesday as
office,
well. I was
hoping he
excited.
might find an
How do you
answer
know it's
there.
Taco Tuesday?
Because I'm Stan, okay? This is my POV.
Actually, it's pancake day on Tuesday.
It is.
Oh wait, it is, bro. It actually is though.
I'll be having no tacos, just pancakes.
Just pancakes for you, Chaz. That's a
Yeah.
pretty wicked Chaz. Wait, is this a PowerPoint? Using slides to assure that employees that everything is okay. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Thank you, presentation. Thanks for telling me I'm unique. Number of slices. All right, this is certainly a.
To do. Synergize core value.
So true. We need to synergize and rethink our business model and synergize in the cloud. So true. All right, where to next? Narrator man? Mr. Narrator!
Turn to the left and through the door.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Do you want to go to the big boss?
I don't think the boss is going to be in, alright?
You don't think the boss is going to be in?
We're
No.
setting ourselves up for disappointment.
I think Stanley's like, I think everyone's just been like Thanos.
Wait, Freddie, we can go in the shitter. There's an executive
Oh,
bathroom
go
here.
on, go on.
Go on in the shitter. Go on.
Oh, God.
Money in the morning.
Money in the morning.
evening.
Money for breakfast. Money,
Money.
crisp. Oh.
Alright.
And now
Stanley's a
all together. Now all together.
Hi.
Freddie, lay us some chords down. Lay us some chords.
Okay.
Lay us some chords. Lay us some chords down, King. You ready? Money in the morning. Money in the evening. Money for breakfast. Money Chris! Thank you, Freddie. That was epic. That was epic.
Oh man, that's a tune.
That was
We
a
should
tune.
release that one.
We should release that.
I mean,
Alright.
it might be copyrighted by Stanley.
Yeah, Stanley
Stanley.
might not take kindly to that. By the way, guys, I'm just gonna say to all the people in the stream right now, I'm currently 3,900 followers away from 5 million. So follow the
Wait, can we
fucking
hear that
stream.
this stream?
Yes, we very much
yes.
could. Should I put up the social blade? Should I put up?
Yeah.
Should I put up the social blade? Should I put up the social blade? I mean.
Because then when people follow, the number goes up and
Yeah, but my chat have a tendency to just spam unfollow. Like they have a tendency.
You know what?
Just to,
No, but your follow
just
streak,
the
it'll be gone. If you unfollow, your follow date.
yeah,
it
but they
disappears.
don't give a shit. They just want to upset me.
Okay, let's not pull up the social.
Let's not pull up the social blade. Let's not pull up the social blade. But we're really close. All right. Oh yeah. So that's the executive shitter, Freddie. Rate it out of 10 for me. You like
You know
it?
what? Look out the window. Look, you have a.
It's a beautiful day.
Beautiful view.
A
An
beautiful
absolutely
view.
fantastic
Okay, all right.
view.
Imagine that you're taking a shit. Okay.
Yeah.
But my only concern is, I had Stan's a popular guy. What if people get a telescope and start
just
spying
spying
in
on
him,
Stan
taking it-
while he's
You know, it's
shitting.
not very private, is it? Let's
We've
be
got
honest.
extreme bathrooms and Time magazine. What do we have over here? We got like milk.
I'm gonna
plant-
like. You can't look at yourself in the mirror. It's not a working mirror.
What? How have they turned off
So-
this mirror, bro? Wait, how have they done this? They've just turned off the mirror.
Yes.
That's not very executive. to
That's
me.
not very executive.
Maybe the reason it's so bright outside is because a nuclear bomb went off.
And we're all
And
dead.
Everyone's dead, but Stan's in a nuclear-proof building.
Oh.
So he can
so
see the
he's-
brightness of the explosion.
Oh.
Yeah.
All
You're
right.
not just a side
I'm going
character,
in the
Fred.
boss's. I'm going in the
I know,
boss's
I'm not.
office. I'm going in.
You're a Babel.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this.
Oh my
What
God,
dark
Stan!
secret was being held
I'm
from
so
him.
talented.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk
keypad?
guarded the terrible truth
It
that his
cost the
boss had been
terrible
keeping
truth.
from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
I just don't know. I don't know if the
2845.
past
Toby, we know the
But of
code.
course,
8,
Stanley couldn't possibly
4,
have known this.
5. Well, by the way, guys, did you know
By
I
simply
put
pushing random
parental
buttons
controls
on
on
the
Freddy's
keypad,
Wii
Stanley
today?
We didn't know if
happened
we were
to
gonna mention
input
it or
the
not.
correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Amazing.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh wait, it's like a set.
Yeah. It's deep, dude.
Wait.
The story goes deep.
So it's not an office. It's a set of an office.
Yeah, wait. Where do you want to go? Do you want to go into here?
What's the other way?
I don't know. There's
Oh.
nothing the other way. This is it.
Ah.
Alright, I'll press the lift. We're going down the lift. So what are you making of the Stanley Parable, Frothers? Is it speaking to you in ways you thought not possible?
I mean.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think.
This isn't the Bed Wars lobby!
Why did he feel this now, when for years
Why did I
it
feel
had
this
never
now?
occurred to him? This
I'm not sure why I
question would
felt
not go unanswered for long.
What?
Oh!
Wait, what if we go back? Can we go back up the lift?
Free
Back
will.
up we go!
Free will in the game.
Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the,
The game
elevator
just
and
single-handedly
went back
called
up.
us stupid.
Sitting
Yeah, it did.
I hope you guys know that. We just
Stanley
got
do
consumed by
that
the
when he
game.
knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well,
Back up
that's
the
a
lift.
great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Going back up the lift.
It's like Stanley went up to the office for some stupid reason. You fucking idiot.
Yeah.
This isn't a horror game, is it?
No, it's not, I don't think. I made it
Don't
back
lie.
up.
think.
I made it back up.
Here we are,
can
Stanley.
make it a
It's
horror
your
game if
boss's
you really want.
office.
Oh, I'm back in-
Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have
Brilliant.
never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have.
Yeah,
An
that's
incisive
exactly
rapid
what it
fire
is.
of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow.
Wait, so everyone's gone?
I'm bolted
What
to
if we
the
just
edge
become
of
the
my
boss?
seat.
Like,
We're the boss. We're the boss.
That's the strength.
We're in
I'm
his
gonna
office.
try to do everything in reverse.
Oh, you're stuck.
Wait.
No.
Wait, did I get it wrong?
Chat, what was the code?
What?
That was the code.
I think that was. The narrator's actually molding at us, bro. Why is he molding at us? Alright, do I go back down the lift now again, narrator?
Back down.
Back down,
down.
boys.
About fucking time.
Incredible, now he's back inside the elevator again, going
Ladies
down.
and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Should we go back up again? See if he gets more pissed. He might get more pissed if we go back up.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
No, back up we go, Mr. Narrator.
We have free will. We don't
have
need
free
to do
will.
anything you say.
Back
Did
up.
you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator.
Back up we
I
go.
can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The
He's just
suspense is
mocking us.
killing me.
He's going for
Oh,
a wee.
he's going for a wee. Oh.
That would be too.
Yeah.
If it was just us three, the boys.
Then maybe we, yeah.
If the cameras weren't wrong, you know.
Wait,
Oh my god.
wait, what?
It's the boss's
He
office.
just played music at us.
This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
What? I want to just keep going up and down the lift. What is going on?
Right, they've got
Okay,
us
I'm
with this
ready.
game.
Oh, he's ready.
I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No! No, wait!
Wait.
No! I need more time to process.
Right, and this is best game.
Best game, best game. Oh my gosh, bro, no way.
That is brilliant, mate.
Oh, Chaz, you're so wicked
All
for
right.
this. Oh,
I have fully come to terms with
oh,
it.
that's excellent.
I have made space in my
Oh,
worldview
that's
for
excellent.
this astonishing new reality.
Good job, mate.
As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
I'm the gripping narrative Master Stanley. What do we do now?
We are the boss.
Should we go back down the lift and back up again?
You know what I think we need to do?
What?
We need to go back down the lift.
Back down the lift. I think, honestly, I think the amount of sarcasm and shade he's throwing our way is unstoppable.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator.
The thing is,
How
what's
did I not
impressive is most
anticipate
people
it?
would never
I mean,
do this.
sure,
But they've
it's
recorded
obvious,
voice
but you have to
lines for
understand
it.
that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's
We're
just
still going up and...
later.
Yeah, you just missed the
Stanley's
best
decision-making
bit.
is a breath of fresh air in a landscape of
We went up and down the list
that
and
has
he
grown
fucking
stale
turned
and
off.
repetitive.
Alright, we're gonna go back up and down the lift again.
Okay, yeah, no, show me what you just did. Because I'm now missing.
Well, no, it changes every time.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna go back up. Back up we go. Oh, he got bored. Oh, he didn't say anything this time. Oh no, he got bored, Chaz. Oh, did it?
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize?
What?
It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Wait, are we going back up now?
Yes!
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want
This is
big,
thrilling content,
explosive
man.
moments flung right in their faces
thrilling
from the very moment that things get started.
With each other.
But where's
Why
the
are you
tension?
communicating? What are you saying?
Where's the trust in the audience
You're ganging
to
up
build
on
a
me?
slow and nuanced appreciation for the
No.
story, the
You're not, are you?
characters?
The thing is,
Why
currently
aren't we
you're
given
Stanley.
time to imagine the surprises?
But
No.
To
we're
have to
gonna become
think
Stanley.
and to anticipate
What?
and then to marvel at the eventual reveal.
This is insane.
is storytelling, Stanley. What you and
This is
I are
insane.
doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique
just
and
mocking
different.
us, man.
It's not like anything else out there.
He's
You see,
actually just
I
mocking
want
us.
stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to
Who
think.
is this guy?
I want to
Does
be
he know?
engaged.
No, it's the
and not
narrator.
pandered
So the
to.
narrator, dude,
We're being
narrator
fed
name,
such
maybe the
unimaginative
narrator
drivel
is-
all the time, and we all know it. Which is why we're so
boss or something.
starved for
Maybe we need
content
more.
that makes us feel sharp and vital.
Bro,
and
he's still
alive.
going.
That's why people like you so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're
have a wife
role
and
model,
kids.
You know?
I bet
People
he
look
does.
up
I
to
bet
you.
Stanley has
Which is why.
mega riz.
Oh, I didn't know.
Stanley has riz.
Mega.
Well, I've
God.
gathered a little press conference for you,
Oh.
so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your
Wait,
life.
something actually is
Yes, I
happening.
know you're not
Yeah, he's
much for the
still
public
going.
eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the
He's
beginning.
still going.
They really look up to you, Stanley. I
Stop
don't know if you
blinking at me,
realize
chat.
the
Stop
impact you
blinking.
have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the
wait,
better.
what?
Wait,
What the fuck?
Oh, we can't go back down the lift anymore.
No, we can't. Go forward. Go forward.
Wait.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press
What?
conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
Side quest unlocked. How we did
The pyramids.
How did we build the pyramids?
Oh man, there's a lot of brilliant
Wait, we
quotes in
broke
this. I'm
the
enjoying this.
game.
Wherever he works must be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Wait.
It's a theatre.
World peace, baby.
An evening with.
An evening with world peace,
It's
baby.
a theatre.
Yes, here it is, just through this door.
Oh,
Stage
okay.
Oh. To stay.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little
stage,
bit about the
welcome,
nature of
Stanley.
surprise in storytelling
Stanley
and what it
Ryder,
means to
arms,
craft
chair,
a truly
gun, table,
unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry, you'll do great. Just be yourself
What?
and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley.
Oh,
Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Thank you everybody. It's me, Stanley. Thanks for coming out. It's a pleasure to see you all, my fans. Thank you. Hello everyone. Hello. What?
Oh, the nuclear bomb went off. Fuck.
Oh,
shit. Just at the peak of our career.
Wait.
No.
Oh.
No, it's not.
Oh, we're
No,
back
it's
at the
not.
beginning.
He just
Did we
grabbed
just
the-
lose?
We just lost.
You can lose
All
at
of
this
his
game.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
How shit
Stanley
are we?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
He
he had
just
simply
took
missed a
us.
memo.
on a
We
journey and told us off.
Yeah.
He was like, "You're not doing this properly."
He just. Oh no.
Did he just like kill us? Did we just go to
Yeah,
heaven?
we just
Yeah.
went to heaven. The narrator killed us.
Human.
Oh no. Alright.
8 months swoon.
Thanks for the
When
8 months,
Stanley
King.
came to a set of 2 open doors,
just go left
he
this
entered the
time.
door on his left.
Alright, I'll go left. I'll go left. It's like I'm in the back rooms, dude.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
long is this
Yeah.
game?
Feeling a wave
Very
of
long.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his
we got
boss's
killed like
office,
5 minutes
hoping
Yeah.
he might find an answer there.
Back up we go.
We can't work an elevator.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Or was that?
Okay. I could go in again though, couldn't I? I could.
Going in again.
Go
Okay,
on.
close it, close it.
Nice.
Oh, narrator. Wait, what's that flashing?
There was nothing
Yeah, oh.
here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty
I think we
broom
should just
closet.
have a little
No
sit.
reason
wanna
to
just sit in
still
here?
be here.
How have you been doing, Freddy?
How are you, Fred?
Alright, you know what?
Fred, please come
I
come
took-
forward.
I
Take
took
the
a-
center stage.
so
Take
I-
the center
So
stage.
I took a piss in Tom Simon's toilet, but his
It
flush
was
doesn't
baffling
work.
that
so,
Stanley was still
let's
just sitting in the broom
Piss in
closet.
his
piss in his
He wasn't
toilet.
even doing
Not my
anything.
problem.
At
It's
least
not
there
my
was
What are you
something
gonna do
to
about
interact
it? It's
with.
his piss,
He
Tom's
just
toilet.
replied in some way. As it is, he's
it was a
literally
pretty
just
clear
standing
one.
there
I'm
doing
well
sweet
hydrated today,
FA.
so fun fact of the day, my piss is hydrated.
Yeah, hey, Freddie Badlinu got some hydrated
It's
piss.
important.
Are you really still in the broom
Proud of you,
closet?
mate.
Bro, why is that?
Wait, oh, why is he having a go at us for staying in the
Why?
broom closet?
Yeah.
Please
actually
offer me
is.
some explanation here. I'm
guess he just wants
genuinely
us to come out.
confused.
Yeah. Yo, we just gonna stay in here or are we gonna leave?
Is that a light switch?
Wait, can we
You
like...
do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story.
Yeah, bro.
right.
If there's this much recording of voice
I never
lines,
would have
there's gotta be
thought to
something.
mention it.
He's gonna say something else in a second. He's gonna say something else.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching.
That's what
Look,
it's
this
got.
is-
It's
look.
got.
Friend will say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite."
What?
I hope your friends find this concerning.
He's actually talking about it.
Wait,
He's talking about it.
he's gaming us
mocking
right
us.
now. He's actually
Stanley
mad.
was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Well, I'm just saying
that
role
or with
playing
drug
is nothing
money.
right now,
Also,
so-
Stanley is addicted to drugs and
He's
hookers.
addicted to drugs and hey.
Wait, what? Well,
Hey,
no.
That doesn't make him
No.
a bad person, okay? That just means he's misunderstood.
Well, I've
alright?
come to a very
I'm sure
definite
Stanley has a
conclusion
deeper
about what's
meaning to
going on
life.
right
so
now.
true.
You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here
Yep.
when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system
Yep.
and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a
Wait.
situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as
Freddy,
to
I think
ensure
I've
that your
died.
body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Freddy, I think I've died.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead.
No!
Prey
I'm
to
dead!
Any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species.
I still think this would have
Please
been better in
remove their
Espanol.
corpse from the
We're not doing it
and
in
instruct
Spanish.
another human to take
Hey,
their
we're gonna
place.
die, we can
He
reset it, that's
surely
what I'm gonna
understand
say.
We're not-
Basic first-person video
wanna hear all
game
of this in
mechanics
Spanish.
and
Yeah.
filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
I think he's annoyed.
I think we pissed him off,
I
dude.
think he's not a happy
I think
guy.
we attacked his wife and kids or
Yeah,
something.
mate. His wife deserves. Well, no, maybe not.
I'm gonna rest my feet on Tom Simon's computer.
Maybe
I
his
hope
wife
he doesn't
deserves
mind.
It's fine if it breaks. It's Tom Simon.
This is Tom Simon's
Tom
computer.
Simon's PC.
I swear he
That's so
kicked your
true.
PC once. Actually, the
He
first
did.
time he went to
He
yours.
did.
So
He
I mean,
kicked
it's
my
just returning
PC
a favour.
He broke it. Really, I should get to destroy his PC. I mean, it makes sense.
That's only fair.
Yeah, it's fair.
You don't always need to destroy it. I could just like take it.
Wait, is the narrator
Like, it's the
gonna
same
come
thing.
back
Yeah, I
or
mean,
no?
Why don't we just steal his PC and end stream? And then
You
we
want to
can
just
do
steal
our-
his PC
yeah.
and leave? Just go out. Just hit the town.
I mean, he's busy playing Terraria with his girlfriend.
Why did we all just shut up after Bronny said that? Do we get to leave the cupboard now?
Do you know what time it is?
What do you mean?
Elevator time.
It's you want to go back to the
It's
other
elevator time.
You know what? He hasn't said anything for a while. Let's just, let's leave.
Go
He's
on,
not
man.
annoyed at us anymore. He's gone to bed.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board.
Oh no,
Should I go back in?
You
Wait.
can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Oh.
Wait.
You too? I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Is he gonna come back?
Is that actually anything in there?
Is
Or
that, I don't know.
is it literally
There
just
must
a
be
cupboard?
something. They can't have recorded that much voice lines for them to be nothing.
Secret door. Anything?
Anything?
Can you jump? No.
No.
You have no legs.
I have no no legs.
How's everyone doing today? Smile.
Wait, that guy sounds like the narrator. Thank you for the 5
Brian
months,
sounds like
King.
the narrator.
He's cheered up, hasn't he? He's like, oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Brian has cheered right up. Alright, should I go back
Why
out?
does it feel like this whole building is just about to collapse?
Yeah,
Yeah.
collapse, yeah. Should I go back out? Do you
Yeah, I
reckon?
think go back out. Okay, go pretty close so he doesn't talk about the storage cupboard.
Should I go back in?
Walk on, walk on.
Should I go back in?
Nah,
No.
walk on, walk on.
No, I
He's
should go
player
back
3?
in. No, okay, it stops,
No,
it
no,
stops,
no,
it stops,
no.
it stops there, it stops there.
You definitely
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked
I'm not
upstairs
standing
to
anymore.
his
Maybe
boss's
go
office.
Yeah, what happens if we go upstairs?
Or maybe we should just get to the left.
Maybe we should
Yeah,
just get to the
yeah,
left.
yeah.
Go on.
Sorry, we've been doing this a long time.
Who's the guy near Freddy? That's Wicked Chaz.
Chaz.
Wicked Chaz. Can I farm some Wicked Chazes in the chat room?
Why wicked? What have I done that's wicked?
Wicked Chaz. Just sounds like you need a wicked. It sounds like you need a wicked before.
Oh,
you
is
go.
it an emote?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wicked Chaz. Wicked Chaz. See, everyone knows your name now. Everyone. You're a staple of
It's
the live stream.
such a good name.
Hello
isn't it?
guys,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
the
such a
narrator.
good
Stop
Stepping
going
into
the
his
room.
manager's office, Stanley was once again
Thank you for 10 months,
stunned to
Steve.
discover not an indication
Once
of any
again
human
stunned.
life.
Wait, that means we've
What
done
could
this
it
before.
mean? Stanley wondered aloud
Wait, he knows we've
to
done this
nobody.
before.
He
Maybe-
began
maybe
wildly
he's,
tearing
like,
through
reliving
papers
his
on the
past
boss's
life.
desk, pulling
This is
books off the
weird.
shelf,
what if the
looking
narrator
behind
is Stanley?
paintings, desperate for clues to
reliving
his
his life?
situation.
That's so
But his
weird.
attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's
touching all the shit,
desk.
I'm touching all the
What
shit.
could its purpose
I want
be?
to touch the shit.
In
I'm
fact,
touching it.
this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay
Excellent.
buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
Same one.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
But we did.
One year, I hope you're
Oh my
based
God.
Pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened
we're
to
actually going
input the
back to the
correct
left.
code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the
Hello?
newly opened passageway.
What's going on in here then?
Oh, is that an elevator?
Fellas.
Is that an elevator?
Fellas.
There's
I'm
one
getting-
thing you do in an elevator. Go down.
Go down.
Wait, no, wait.
Wait, but
Wait.
there's something else
Wait.
you can also
There's
do in an
actually two
elevator.
things you can do in an elevator.
Oh, that's pretty.
No shot, we go back up the lift again. No
It's
shot.
bright red.
I mean, it's
asking
meant-
to be
it's-
pushed.
it's asking to be
Hey,
pushed, I mean.
One thing I learned from being a YouTuber is
Yeah,
always
always push the
be attracted to the
Never
big
mind.
red button.
Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
What was the reason, Toby?
Well, Freddy influenced me,
Like,
really.
elevators go up and
Annoying
At
the
the end of the
narrator
day,
is the best thing.
You know what? I'm not dealing with this. I'm going straight
just
back
had
down.
to check.
I'm going straight back down. I'm not putting up with this. I'm not doing this again.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office.
Don't care, let's
Exactly
go.
the way it was before you got onto the elevator.
no.
It's still just exactly
Oh,
what it
we
is.
broke it. We
We've
broke
broken
it.
the
You can
elevator.
come up here and
Oh,
look at
shit,
the
we're gonna
office
die
again.
again.
This has
No.
fleshed out the
Did
plot of
we-
the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have.
Oh,
An
he's being
incisive
sarcastic
rapid
at us
fire of
again.
critical plot points, one
Bullying
after the
us
other,
again.
weaving a rich tapestry
Chaz,
of
he's bullying
uncompromising
us.
narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Oh no. I live in
Let's
a
just-
20 months king. Let's just get the hell out of here, bro. I'm going back down the lift. There we go. Back down the lift.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again.
Maybe we should go
Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Hey, look, man.
We're
It's just how do I, dude?
Alright, this is the narrator, okay, and this is Stanley, alright?
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
No,
Yeah.
no, it's the same thing. Please, no.
Yeah.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
We can escape.
Freddy, which one? Which one, Freddy? It's up to you, Freddy.
I think we should escape.
Which one? Alright.
Or maybe the mind control facility.
Oh,
It's
man.
kind of interesting. I'm kind of in charge.
Maybe?
No, I said we flip a coin.
Alright.
I heard Tom Simons has money.
Oh, there's a third
Billions,
option.
in fact.
There's
So
a
he's
third
got to have
option.
some coin. What's the third option?
Elevator?
No.
Boys!
No,
Boys!
no,
I feel like that's the only
Boys!
no.
We don't know which one to choose, so why not choose neither of them?
Why don't we just escape? I'm gonna escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
What?
No, I want to see what happens.
Okay.
Wait, we're going the right way now.
Are
The
we
door
just...
behind him was not shut, Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
We're gonna get chased, aren't we?
At this point,
Are we gonna
Stanley
die?
was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Do we go in the hole, boys?
Do it.
I think we just died.
Or
We didn't
there's something
die.
magical. Or you see it?
Or
What the hell? The door went! What?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Are you
Stanley
shitting me?
can't
The
see
door
the
just
bigger
opened.
picture. He doesn't know what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss.
It's not the Mandalorian,
plucking
it's
the
me.
ideals from the
hi.
man.
We're about to be
So he
squished.
resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
I'm about to die.
Farewell, Stanley.
Hey, squish your face all together.
We're about to be squished. I think we just died.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh.
Or not.
Or not. Or not. The Stanley.
Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
No.
Please.
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
No. No. Why
A
is
few minutes. I say we should just set a timer until it hasn't been a few minutes, okay? And send us back.
When
Right.
every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance,
What?
death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What? What?
He's in like purgatory or some shit.
Stanley? You press the button. Ooh. What's your favourite button sound?
This one.
That's a good one. Oh, it changes.
Freddie, lay me down a beat. I like this. I like this a lot. This speaks to me. Stanley Parable. Yeah. Yeah. Stanley.
Stanley!
Yeah. He's dead. He's in hell.
It's a simulation!
It's a simulation, a game astronauts play from outer space. Alright, well that was unusual. I'm in the credits room.
That went hard though. I can't lie.
It did. Where
I'm
am I
on a
headed?
small little chair now.
Oh, Chaz, you've shrunk. Oh, little Chaz. Guys, did you know I'm half an inch taller than Chaz?
No,
Although, okay, alright, if we're gonna talk inches, alright, Chaz as...
Wait, there's a vent. Wait, there's a vent here, guys.
There's a vent?
Wait, Among Us? Wait, it's a map of the office, there's a vent, boys.
Can we vent around?
I don't know, there's like clues here.
I thought we were gonna die or some shit.
Yeah, wait, what do we... Oh, levers to pull? Can't pull them.
Wait, did we do the right thing? Were we supposed to die?
I don't know. I think...
Oh, there's a lift!
I can't get in it, I can't get in it.
What is he?
Oh?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another.
What?
How they wish to control one another.
What?
How they both wish to be free.
What?
What?
So, why are we turning
What?
on? No, don't turn off. God. Surely.
Can you see?
Oh.
Can you see how much they need one another?
What?
No, perhaps not.
is gonna
Sometimes
freak me
these things
out.
cannot be seen.
Not gonna lie, it's kind of freaked me out.
I'm not going to sleep tonight.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it.
Guys! Guys, I think we just died. Again. Fellas.
Do-do-dum, do-do-dum, do-do-dum.
Play The Office on the keyboard. Play The
What
Office.
could it mean?
Wait.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Da-da-da.
We're back!
Oh my god! I forgot the name of the actors from The Office. Is that Pam? Pam from The
No matter how hard
Office?
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Then?
Oh my god, is Michael a character from The Office? Michael? I want to go through the vent. I saw a map of the vent.
New
Wait,
content?
What? That's new. That wasn't here last time.
Oh, new content? What does that mean?
What?
New content.
What?
Thank you, Fred.
What? What? What?
Wait. Ooh, music.
Maybe Stan is.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
What?
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Was it actually?
Maybe.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe,
What?
a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
What?
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
What am I watching right now?
This gives me Rick and Morty
Please
vibes.
step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe
I'm
content.
scared. I'm weirdly scared by it.
It's an elevator.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet,
Chaz,
but
you
I'm
called
sure
it.
it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure. Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
It's kind of creepy. This game kind of gives me the creeps at how it knows me.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious.
I swear to God,
It's
if
as
we
if
end up in that same office again.
Okay,
No,
let's see
Chaz,
the
please,
content.
dig deep.
Give me the content, Stanley.
New content. The jump
All right.
circle.
All right, let's see. It's the jump
No.
circle.
We can jump, we've got legs!
What? You can't jump out the jump circle.
Oh.
This is epic. This is epic.
What happens when we get to 0 jumps?
I don't know. I'm literally peeping up right now.
15. 10.
This is the most tedious game ever.
5, 4, 3,
3, 2, 1.
It just farted, man.
I can't. Well, that was great new content. I like that.
That... We can
Is-
jump. That is new.
Is that it?
Is that it?
Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Surely.
another elevator.
I love
Stanley,
it.
I have
wow,
to say,
don't use
initial
I feel like we spent
impressions
the
of this
majority of
game
this
are
live
not
stream in
positive.
elevators.
It's just elevators and jumping.
What a chat.
Is this what passes for exciting
know,
new
I think they're
content?
just confused.
If this is
Okay.
new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary.
my
There's 20
splash, are we
hours
just
of
gonna
new
die?
content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more.
Oh.
Very good.
Oh.
Yes. I knew there had to be something else.
Okay.
Let's see it.
Where did
I'm
Chaz
ready
go?
for whatever it
He
is.
wizarded too close to the
died.
sun.
Yeah.
What's this? Thank you for enjoying the new
That's it?
content.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when
Oh,
greedy
no.
video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In
Oh,
fact, I'm
no,
looking right
dude.
now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed
What?
off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley
No.
Parable is really about.
No.
No frills, no
Have you played this
gimmicks.
game before?
This
Just
is my
you and
first
me
playthrough.
having a great time together like always.
How long does it
What do
take
you
to-
say, friend?
to play it all?
I don't know. Wait, you're
Is this
kidding
some,
me,
like,
bro.
12
You're kidding
hour
me.
thing, or
You're
like-
kidding me. Oh, wait, this is different. Chaz, it's changed.
So is Chaz. He's left us now.
Wait, what the hell? It's changed. Wait,
Psst! Stanley!
Why is
Come
everyone
over
always-
here! In
Chaz,
the vent!
it's
we're venting.
I
We're
want to
venting.
show you something!
Oh my god, we're venting.
Are you being sus again?
I'm being sus again, Chaz.
Ba-da-da.
Coffee nut and a screwdriver. Wait, I'm venting. I'm Among Us venting right now.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it
What?
got me thinking about the past
Did you
and
get
how
any
much
new
better
content
the
apart from
Stanley
John
Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find
We're
it.
in the vents.
Just our little secret.
We're in the vents.
Take a look.
Okay, Mr. Man, I'm going. What?
It's a whole new world.
What?
We made it out the
I
office.
call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want.
What?
Experiences
Hey, it's
like the
games
launch
like
of the
this.
Stanley
Fuck me,
Parable
I'm
on
so
PC.
excited.
Why?
We won't go though, we're live.
What? The memory zone.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap
2013.
re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally
I was in
launched?
year 5.
Back then, video games had
Yikes.
integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Okay, you're older.
Wait, this is so poggers. Memory lane.
Yeah, you don't have a very interesting. Oh wait, actually. Hold on. Little Stan. What? We had a kid!
No, it's a hamster! No!
To be fair, I did think it was a kid at first, but I mean, oh, hamster.
I'm more devastated it's a hamster. This is like when Scott Smager ruthlessly drowned my hamster in oil on the modded server.
What?
Yeah, Scott Smager drowned my hamster in oil.
Did I hear you got a hamster the other day?
No.
What? I don't know. Someone told me you got a hamster. I was like, what?
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote,
What is going on?
"Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be
What is
every
going
game
on?
ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was
amazing.
literally
10 out of
every
10.
game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore.
No!
It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk
He's upset.
with an hour of new
Chaz, he's
elevator
Hour of
content.
elevator content.
Memory zone maintenance? Can't get in there. Oh wait, I can right click to move around. Wait, what? That's wild.
Person of the year.
It's Stanley. Wait, this is a freaking screenshot from the Source 2 game engine. What? Weird. Where do I go now?
Can you get back up? Wait.
Here's another moving passage, this time from
Wait,
GameSpot.
literally is picking up our own ego.
Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary
Is
on
that
the
the
nature of
Chaz,
choice
take
in
the
games,
control, I need to
and
piss.
one that offers some of the
This
most
is the Chaz
enjoyable,
stream now,
surprising,
Chaz.
and
You'd
rewarding
prefer
choices.
him to me, so I'll be back in a second.
It's the Chaz and Freddy show.
The Chaz and
Don't
Freddy,
worry,
you know,
I involve you.
I think that could be sold, you know, the Chaz and Freddy. So.
I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The
Chat
game
calls
was
chaos.
perfect. It didn't
Calls
need
chaos
anything
when he's
else.
back,
It
please.
didn't need new content.
I don't have to deal with
just
it. Calls
needed
chaos.
to be left alone. To spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game
Is there another way out of here? Or are we forced just to read reviews?
I don't know. I don't even know
These
what
were
the game's
simpler
called.
times,
I'm
Stanley.
assuming the
But
Stanley
I wouldn't give to go back
Paradox.
to have it
It's not
all
bad.
over
Wait, this-
again.
This is open now.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
I found something!
Chaz, what did you do?
I did something!
Chaz, what did you do?
I'm sorry!
Chaz, what have you done?
This is why you don't let me in charge.
Chaz, I left for 3 seconds, Chaz. 3 heckin' seconds, Chaz.
This is still your fault. You put me in charge.
Chaz. Alright, where are we going? Where did you go? What did you do?
So, right. So, the door kind of open. Oh, you can't go back.
Chaz, what did you do?
There was an open door, and I took the opportunity, and I went through that door.
Oh no, Chaz.
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor.
No!
I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here.
Uh-oh.
Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they? Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than
We
entertaining.
would never leave a bad review.
We would
never.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art.
Oh,
I suppose I could
no.
write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights
God.
that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
What is going on, dude?
Steam reviews.
I don't want to read Steam reviews. I want to go back to the office. I want to go back to the office so badly, dude.
That's a good review.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
Maybe that's how
Tell me
we
if
get
I'm
out of
preachy.
here.
Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me.
They're bullying us,
I always,
boys.
well, to be
They're
honest,
bullying
what
us.
every
Bullying
sort
you,
of the
just
game's
aggressive.
dialogue has been rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't.
Is it hitting you hard, Fred?
What an awful
What's wrong, you
memory to have to
hungers?
hold on to.
You hungers?
These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
Oh,
I
okay.
feel like a failure.
Wait.
Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Oh, I'd recommend. Wait, the narrator's like really sad. I don't like it. The narrator's like hella sad, man. They've made him all sad. The reviews.
I can't work out. Are we actually making progress?
I-
Have we just gone down some like
I
massive
don't
long
know.
side quest.
We're
So lost.
we're in the freaking Zelda side quest right now, man. Oh.
Has anyone in chat played this game?
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been
No,
my
were
motto.
we in the office
I
the
do
whole time?
anything for the customers.
No.
Yes,
never
a skip button we shall have.
What the plan?
I'm not
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it.
don't
It's
wanna
what the
skip.
players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have
I
delivered.
don't want to
No more
skip.
listening to
Do
me
it.
rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no.
it.
The Stanley
Peer pressure.
Parable is a
Do
game
it.
for the people, and if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this.
We could all.
The story and the
all do it
choices,
together.
all
Really
happen,
bad. He
and
took the
therefore, by
living
becoming
piss
it
out of
is,
us.
so on and so
Alright.
forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once.
But it
So,
might be
now you
cool.
see, blah 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 blah.
Something might
Can't
happen.
imagine it can't be just yet. No,
Something might
until
happen.
245. That the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday.
taking charge.
Here and there,
No,
forward and
This
back,
is
never
my
a
stream
moment
now.
before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing that... You're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations.
Still going.
Tough choice in video games.
No!
Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't
Thanks,
wait to see
Chaz.
what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit
Oh,
the rating
God.
of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording.
Right, us
perhaps.
two have done it
To be
once.
honest,
So
I don't even know if one can
I
change
can't
their
do
review.
it.
I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam
I
works.
don't know.
Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button. Although
long's
I
it
have
go
to
on
imagine that after seeing this exciting new
no, I think
technology
he
at
just
work,
did it.
surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly...
He did it!
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I
25
should
months.
say that the amount of
Follow
time the
Tubman.
button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes?
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
Unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it?
Oh,
But at
no.
any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip
Oh, there's no
button
door
has been
either now.
aptly demonstrated,
We're
and we
lost.
can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here?
Oh no.
Where did the door go?
Oh no.
Wasn't there a door that led into this room? I don't feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't
a very
think
good
one
point.
can
Yeah.
enter a room without a door of some sort, or a
Door?
window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere?
I love
a
doors.
porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall?
Oh, he's
I'll
just
take
making
any of
rambling,
these.
isn't
All
he?
I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button, to go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door here before, wasn't there? I swear there was. Where did it go? Can
I
you
got it,
maybe
don't I?
just
I got
ram
it.
your way through a wall?
I got
Stanley!
it. Oh.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times. And there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button. And if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here. And more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again.
You don't.
Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks.
Oh no.
I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with.
No.
And you'd think that that's just how it's always been.
Yeah.
Me talking,
You mess with
you
us, we
saying
mess
nothing.
with you.
Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking?
I
But
gotta do
isn't,
it again,
Stanley.
don't I?
It isn't the same
I'm
at
sorry.
all. It isn't.
Oh.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time.
Is this
I've
Stanley's
stopped keeping
wife?
track.
Maybe,
Have you ever
maybe.
sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret.
You didn't! You poor guy!
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
We killed him!
Well, thank fuck for that. He was annoying as hell.
No. Narrator.
Narrator?
Is that a bomb?
Where's that coming from?
I don't know.
Gets louder when.
I don't know.
It hurts my ears.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their
crazy.
teeth and said,
He's gone crazy.
entertain us.
Oh,
It wasn't
God.
enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the
He is
inconsistency,
losing
it's
it.
the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment
still
of others.
going.
But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley Parable. We demand it. And then, because it was said, because it was
he's
spoken,
mad.
now it simply has
think he
to
might be mad.
happen. The most immediate desires.
This is awful.
Narrator!
I don't know how long this goes on for. I don't know how long this goes on for.
Just keep skipping. Just go ham on it. Just go.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
He's losing it, bro. The narrator's lost it.
Narrator?
Narrator? Hello?
What?
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck.
Something happened. Sunlight.
Sunlight?
Spotlighter.
What? What? Portal 2 vibes? What?
Press it. Now everyone's like, yeah, press it.
Press a button.
Oh, and it all died again. Oh.
I want to go back to the other one. I want to go back.
The other one was nicer. It all died. Make it green again. Oh, why did mouse do that? Boys. Oh, wait, it's fallen. I beg your pardon. Bro, I think the skip button's broken. Bro. Yeah, wait, what in the world? What has happened? What is going on? This game is actually a mindfuck, dude. I'm struggling so hard. What happened? It went black.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting
No.
We got it. It's got a neon
No,
sign.
we can't. No, it wasn't
It's
you.
got a neon sign.
It was you.
It's trying to tell us something. It's trying to tell us something. Guys. It's trying to tell us something.
It's trying to tell us to not go
It's
down.
gotta be. It's gotta be. We got.
Can you complete this game?
Yeah, you can.
If you don't do all the side quests.
We're like stuck on the side quests. Do you want to go in there again, Freddy, or no?
I want to go home.
Freddy, no, it's okay. Freddy, please. Please, Freddy, don't cry.
Never stopping.
No, Freddy, you'll be okay. Surely we gotta go in. Surely. Freddy, come on.
Okay.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign.
Oh, it's
yes,
his sign.
I have something very exciting
I mean,
to show you.
it wasn't.
He has something very exciting to show us.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh,
Is
God,
it the
we're
same
not-
thing again? It's
No,
the same thing again.
no. We've not just... Oh, you're shitting me. We have not just done the exact same fucking thing again.
Oh, but we skipped that part.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, wait.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable
fuck's
and about
sake.
how roundly
We're going
disappointing
up
this
this time, though,
ultra
so-
deluxe
Yeah.
version
We
has
went up
turned
the
out to
first
be.
time.
The original.
I'm going crazy.
Chaz, what do you
I'm
mean?
going
We went
crazy.
down.
To live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh no.
What?
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with
I
a
mean, we
fully
said new
fledged
content.
sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions.
on, bro?
This is what fans have truly been asking
I'm actually
for.
losing it a bit.
I've lost it,
a
bro.
bit.
Investor showcase.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe?
This
What does it
game feels
even
like I've taken
mean?
drugs.
But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future.
Let's just have a moment. Let's just have a moment to breathe, everyone. Recollect our thoughts. What is going on? Fellas?
So there's a game and we go around in loops and we're getting more new there's a second game.
There's a second game. There's a second game. Alright, alright.
Oriented. It screams progress and innovation
Okay.
and long-term franchising potential.
Right. Right.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be. But let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing
God.
for
It
it.
turns out we
I
make
figure
next
that
game.
if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy
Terrible
magic than
too.
anything scientific or logical, really.
What is...
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Can we jump in this game?
No.
Oh.
We still can't jump. Please, no,
No screenshots, chat. No screenshots.
No
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided
What
on this
happens
one.
if you press a
I
screenshot,
think that
though?
in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration,
I don't know.
like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get
wait, I'm
Well
stuck in
Someday
This game
and
is just
Happy
taking so
12th
long to
Birthday.
make.
Which would
It
you
must
pick?
have, dude.
I don't want to think about it.
Whoever made it though was on LSD. Like, Jesus Christ.
Bro, I'm stuck in here. Can I print screen?
Wait, can we just walk out? Can you like open the door?
No. What if I just F12? No, what is it?
What are you trying to do?
Click, clack, click. I nearly
Can't
fell
put-
off. I
oh,
nearly fell
very,
off my
very
chair. I
close.
nearly fell off my chair. Don't rock on your chair.
What? Don't know where that bit came from. Literally didn't see it.
To be fair, everyone, if you fall off your chair,
Wait.
you could die.
Happy 12th birthday, step niece. Get well someday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along.
Oh.
Happy 12th birthday, step-niece it is.
What?
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving
What
on.
is going on? Free and easy achievement. It's that easy. Pull the lever, you receive an achievement.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well,
What
I'm
is going
developing
on?
a technology to simply give you the achievement.
25 months
You see,
less
you'll
than
come to
3.
this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement... Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley.
I'm so
but
lost.
I guarantee
Me
it will
too,
be
Chaz.
fixed in the sequel, to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you.
This is insane.
And I promise
this
it will
isn't even
happen.
the Stanley Parable anymore.
I'm gonna cry.
I don't. It's actually unbelievably so meta.
I think we need to make the Chaz Parable.
The Chaz,
Chaz
Parable.
Parable.
Guys,
Make
if we
it
hit
happen.
9,000 subs, we'll make the Chaz Parable.
If we hit
How far are we off
5
5
million
million
followers,
Wait, if we hit 5 million followers,
We will make the Chaz
Parable. We are 3,000. Oh, it hasn't updated. Perhaps. Wait, let me refresh. We are. How far away are we? We are 3,000.
No, it has updated. You're just unpopular.
I'm
that's
just
all.
unpopular. Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was me.
It's 3,900 away. Yay, we're close. Hello.
Is your phone in here?
No.
Sure.
Yeah.
Can you rescue?
Get-
Can you ring it?
You've lost your
I'm gonna
phone.
go find this phone token. Enjoy the Stanley Parable.
Oh, he's got his phone.
Let me go help him with it.
It's just me.
Do you not want to get food?
Food? You want to get food? Sure. What food do you want to get?
Well, I always like a wagon.
I like a. Wait, we had noodles for lunch.
And a Wagamama for dinner.
I don't. You want a double noodle?
I'll let you put my little furniture.
Yeah. Why is it so small?
Because I'm only small, so it's a
Look,
chair for
I
me.
will pause this for a second. I'll make us all big and mighty.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Chat, Tubbo has just broken my microphone.
Okay. Sorry.
What just happened?
It just snapped off the desk.
I have my lights in this room, by the way. They're just out of the office right now.
Oh, so is that why it looks like we're sat in like some kind of basement?
No, like,
Just
what
look at
actually
it,
have you done to
It just snapped off the desk.
You just need to get it back. You need to
Actually
put it back
snapped
on.
off the desk.
Alright,
yeah.
you lot figure that out in a minute. Do you want to get food?
What kind of food would you
Or
like,
would you
sir?
like to cook?
Oh, Freddie,
For the
would you
whole
like
house.
to cook?
That would be 1, 2,
Freddie,
3,
could you
4,
make a
5,
shepherd's
6.
pie?
That would be a
I can't
5.
make a shepherd's
That's for
pie.
5. Why are you talking
I
That's a
cooked
5
last night,
people.
so...
5 people.
That's a 5.
Five
Can you cook
people.
for 5?
You know what?
1, 2, 3, 4, and who's the 5th?
Yeah, who's the
M.
fifth?
M.
M.
Look, I don't want to just cook an empty plate of food. Like, that's a waste of food. We could give that to someone.
M.
We could give that to someone real.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
really hungry, so I've literally just lost twice to this one Terraria boss, so I'm like, no.
Oh
I'm
no,
pissed.
you're not in the mood.
Well,
We're
I've
not
been-
really in the mood either. We've been doing the Stanley Parable.
Yeah, we are. This is kind of a
That
bit.
monitor's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very
monitor.
big,
Oh, I'm glad I got that.
Oh,
Can you
that's-
plug it in, mate?
bro. How? It
Get the
snapped-
thing that you
bro,
snapped off, dickhead.
Don't worry, Wicked Chaz has got it.
Thanks, Wicked Chaz.
Thanks,
I'm
Wicked
going
Chaz.
under, boys. I'm
Go
going
under,
under.
Wicked Chaz. You've got this. Careful now, Wicked Chaz. Don't get hurt down there. What?
What are you doing?
Chaz, what are you playing at?
Come on to stream this up. It would be fun.
Wicked Chaz.
It's not there, Chaz.
Chaz,
Put
you
it
put
much
in the
further
fucking
along.
wrong space. Oh, Wicked Chaz, when will you learn? Can you-
So is
Wicked
it a
Chaz,
yes
will
on
you hold
food,
this
or
for
is
me?
it just a standby?
It's well, yeah, you asked us to do like 8 things at once, bro. What do you...
I said one. I said, does anyone want food? And then you snapped off my microphone.
Not
This
on
is not-
purpose!
Would you like to go? I don't mind.
I don't mind anything, man. Where are you going? Wait,
We're
can,
going to shop
do we
together.
get no say on the food?
Check.
No.
Oh, it's just you and me, Wicked Chaz. Back to the Stanley Parable, I guess.
Where did Wicked come from? This is what I want to know.
I don't know. I just decided it'd be. Look, Tom has the gay keyboard. This is why he doesn't actually have a girlfriend. This keyboard.
Hello, Tubbus.
Right, plan.
Plan. Are we gonna actually get through this shit, or are we gonna let it defeat us?
Stop teasing.
Well, are we gonna try?
We can't be defeated.
We can't be defeated by the Stanley Parable Deluxe. What kind of person does that make us?
A loser.
A
And a
loser.
quitter.
And
And,
a-
we're not those.
We're not that Wicked, Chaz. All right, let me shrink us back down
Wicked
to.
2 years.
Uh-oh, wrong one. Uh-oh,
Yeah.
wrong one. I'll get it eventually.
How long have you streamed for again?
Yeah, we've been going an hour and a half, Wicked Chaz. We've been, yeah. You know what I could do? Do you want to, wait, do you want to do something funny? Wait. I have an idea, Wicked Chaz. Why don't we, because we're so dark, why don't we try to like, what, that, well that achieved
It's so
effectively
bright.
nothing.
Wait, what? No, that was all. Yeah.
Alright, maybe gamma. Oh, that actually kind of works. Can you see us better now, chatters? We look less cinema. Oh, we look less.
Nah.
Wait, chatters, flash out!
What are we doing?
What are we? I don't know. We can't let the game defeat us. The game cannot defeat us. I'm sure Freddy Badlinu will be back at any moment.
I'm breaking everything.
Yeah, no, Wicked Chaz, you're not breaking everything. So,
But
all
it's
right.
fine. It's Tom Simons.
Oh, it's fine. It's Tom Simon stuff. Oh, okay, that's good. Oh, we're still going, aren't we? Okay. Cool. This is fun, I guess. I'm having fun playing the Stanley Parable right now.
So much fun.
So much fun.
What else What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
I could just restart from the beginning. We could not go through this entire expo. Do you want your shit? I'm doing it. Yep, I'm doing it. You just hijacked the stream. You actually just hijacked the stream. Bro, I can't believe you just did that. I can't believe you just did that. Wait, but we never know if it was gonna be Poggers now.
So you'll have to buy the game yourself.
What did it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Back to this.
Chaz. What did you do to her? I didn't do it. Chaz did it. Go back. I don't think you can go back. We don't want to go. The actual good part? What's the actual good part? Wait, was there actually a good part? We're not about to do all of it again, are we?
We go back to the skip button.
Wait, we're not actually going to do it all again, are we? Yes, no. The bucket, what is the bucket? But the vent? Oh, we're going a different way. We're going a different way.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's go to the right one.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley
Oh, and it all
aware.
starts again.
Perhaps he wanted to
And
stop
it all
by the
starts
employee
again.
lounge first, just to admire it.
If you would want food.
I've been told.
Wow. Yes.
I don't know,
this
man. I'm
room.
down for anything.
What a
I
beautiful
was told
room.
there's a vent in here.
What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank
how
goodness
do I get
Stanley
in the
had
vent?
taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room, but eager to get back to business,
It's just me now,
Stanley took the
Chaz.
first
It's
open
just you and
door
me.
on
How
his
are
left.
we?
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got
Where's the
back on
vent?
track.
Where's the vents? Where's the vents? This guy, Pogo.
We're getting a Wagamama's.
Okay, there we go. Very good.
Wagamama's.
Huh?
So?
I'll probably get vegan chicken teriyaki if they have that. Yeah, thank you, Epic Chaz. Wait, what happened? Where am I? I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna do exactly what Chaz didn't want me to do. I'm gonna do
A soft
exactly.
wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Hey Chaz.
So I have to tell you something.
What?
You're not having what you wanted.
Why?
You're having a katsu curry.
Why?
We didn't have it.
What is a katsu curry?
It's like breaded chicken with rice
Okay.
and nice curry.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's a win. It's a win. It's a win.
It's food.
It's food. This fucking place, Chaz. This fucking place. You hear me? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
When Stanley came to a set of 2
I'm just
open
gonna do it
doors,
properly.
he entered the door on his left.
I'm speed running through. I'm speed running it.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked
hell?
upstairs to his boss's office.
Faux it? No. Why are you all saying no? We want bucket? I don't know what we want bucket means, chat.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Oh no.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy.
Oh,
so he
no.
relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
The fern. King, play it by yourself. I'm playing it by myself. I'm calming with new age music right
Feeling
now.
soothed
It's awesome.
and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward
Yeah?
into
Okay.
the opened passageway.
Okay. Okay, Stanley Parable. What have you got for me next?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with
Whoa.
television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
I just
did
don't
he
know.
have the strength to
I
find
wish
out?
I knew. This is my first stream, then please follow. Hit the follow button. You know you want to hit the follow button.
Now
really.
the monitors jumped to life, their
know you
true
do.
nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of
X-Men
so many
vibes,
individuals
so true.
reduced to
It
images
feels
on
like
a
X-Men
screen.
vibes.
And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this
Hi,
place
hi,
where
chatters.
freedom meant nothing.
How can I help you?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't
I've
be
seen
true.
this 4
Had Stanley
times
really been
in
under
a row,
someone's
Tubbo.
control
I'm
all this
sorry.
time? Was this the
Guys,
only
let's
reason he
blink
was
at
happy
Tubbo.
with his
Now, hey,
boring
streamer, why are you
job?
blinking
That
at
his
me?
emotions
Fellas.
had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Fellas, why are you blinking at me?
No. He
Why are you
refused
blinking?
to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His
Why are you
own
blinking?
life in someone else's control? Never.
Stop blinking.
It was unthinkable.
Calm down.
Wasn't it?
There's no need to
Was
blink.
it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire
You're all
life
blinking.
utterly blind to the world?
I don't understand. I don't understand plink. I don't get it.
But here was the proof. The
don't
heart
get
of the
what the plink
operation.
is.
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy
Someone's
or
trying to
sad
come in.
or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Why are you blinking
And
at
as the
me?
cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once
I
and
dismantle
for
the controls? I'm not gonna dismantle the controls. I'm gonna cause issues. I'm gonna cause issues. I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna turn it on.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years,
Wait.
you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
What?
In the event that this machine
What?
is activated without proper DNA identification,
What?
nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
What?
How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
What?
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star.
clicking the buttons.
It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's
It
desires.
just unlocked that button
this
over
is
there.
much better than what I had in mind.
Wait,
what a
it
shame we have so
explodes?
little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what
that's
precious
stressful.
moments
Okay.
Each one of them is. More time to talk about you.
I'm pressing the buttons.
About me. Where we're going. What all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know
pressing
where
all
your
the buttons.
co-workers are. A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Wait, the narrator's evil?
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
Uh-oh.
My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Uh-oh.
But I'm enjoying this so much.
I think I might
You know
die
what?
here,
To hell
Chaz.
with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not?
Oh.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the
evil?
matter, Stanley? Is
When
it
did
that
he
you
get
have
evil?
no idea where you're
When did he
going or
become
what you're
evil?
supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you.
Big red button.
Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door.
That door's open.
Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Blue.
Stanley.
Blue.
You're in for quite a disappointment.
What does this mean?
But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every
What?
moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's
What?
fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
I'm not gonna
30
die,
seconds
am I?
until a big boom and then
Uh-oh.
no ending here.
This is
Just
rather
you being
Peebo
blown
Bass.
to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment you fade in until the moment I say,
I think I'm going to
"Happily ever
explode
after."
now. Right. Okay. I think I exploded. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, good. You notice my sign.
Oh, no.
Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
New content, Pog you. There'll be new content here. Oh no. Again.
You see, Stanley,
I'll figure this
I've
out.
been reflecting
This
on
game
the
gets
Stanley
gradually
Parable
more and
and
more
about how
frustrating as
roundly
it goes. I'm gonna
disappointing
be
this
real.
ultra-deluxe version
gets
has turned out
gradually
to
more
be.
and more
The
frustrating.
original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up
Peebo
to
City,
that legacy.
lap 2
So
of 2.
forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Yay! They decided to make a second one?
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a
Alright.
measly
I'm
re-release
just
with a
running
few
through it.
minor additions?
I'm
Think of
running
all the
through
new
it.
territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different
is
directions.
wild, bro.
This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley
is
Parable 2 is
absolutely
going to
wild.
be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. Here we are.
The fun.
Go on, try out some of the new features.
Can I just get to the exit?
Logibbery gifted a tier 1 sub to
Collect
Tubbo.
them all. What?
Logibbery gifted a tier 1
Collectibles.
sub today.
Now it's a
Thank you
real
so much for the 2
video
gifted,
game.
King.
In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then
This
you
is
move the
insane.
hell on with your unremarkable life.
Can I get any closer to it? I don't think. Wait, is it getting bigger? Am I getting closer? I don't think it's getting bigger. Is it no, it is definitely getting bigger. Wait, are these human hands? What?
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
What is
Calling
going
it the
on?
Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley
Bro,
Parable 2,
I'm
now
absolutely
that's an
so
artistic
lost.
statement right there. It's future-oriented.
I'm so
it screams
lost.
progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
I can't jump.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's a... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle.
No.
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
Oh. It says the infinite hole. It won't end. I want to go to the infinite hole. This looks very suspiciously like the convention center VidCon's held in. Just throwing it out there.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever.
That sounds
That's
like
right.
Portal 2.
Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Alright, I'm going. Uh-oh.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my
Uh-oh.
more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so.
Uh-oh.
Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Is there one at the bottom? Can I get to the bottom?
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum.
It's not infinite, is it? I'm gonna hit the bottom. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hit the bottom.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of
No.
Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole.
What's at the
I
bottom?
don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's
Hello?
more of a...
Oh.
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole.
Oh.
You found me out, Stanley.
Well, that was
a liar and a
exciting.
cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
Uh-oh. The narrator's getting unhinged.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both
Uh-oh.
said some things we didn't mean.
The narrator's
Why
getting
don't we
hit
just put all this
unhinged.
behind us and agree to just call the whole mostly infinite. If that works for you, then go
The
ahead
mostly
and press the
infinite
teleport
hole?
button to warp up to the top
Pretty
of the hole and we
poggers.
can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
New mug. They dropped their new mug. Meeting at 2 p.m. Meeting at 2 p.m. Cigarettes. Every pause button is a Roman numeral 2. Wait, what? What? That's so true. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I. What is this?
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
This is awful. How long does this go on for? How long can one man Stanley Parable for? I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind, bro. Jump again? I could jump in the hole again. I could jump in the hole again. I could jump in the hole again. If everyone is wanting me to jump in the hole again, I can.
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there.
Yeah.
Goes on forever till the
It's
end
an
of time.
infinite hole.
Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
Wait,
I couldn't
what?
help but feel like you spent a little less time
Wait,
in
what?
there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite.
Wait, what?
Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button
got
and
shorter.
come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so... Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole.
I'm back in the hole.
If this starts to become a thing where...
What?
Wow. Okay.
Wait, the hole's not very
Yeah.
deep. The hole's getting...
I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite.
It's
I
getting
suspect that
smaller.
I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even
What?
by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something.
Who's
Let's
filling
pop
in
back
the
up
hole?
to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to
What?
haunt. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch.
What?
Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here
What?
to do and hit the teleport
This is
button
insane.
when you're ready to move.
Bro. Uh-oh. The
Is
teleport
the,
button's not working. Wait, one sec. I can hear myself. Why can I hear myself? Stop that. There we go. Wait, no. Yeah, wait, yes. Wait, did that work? Stop that. There we go. Wait, ah. Yeah, it was coming out the speakers. That's weird, bro.
Teleport button not working?
Uh-oh.
You sure?
Uh-oh.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an
Uh-oh.
explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try
Uh-oh.
it again.
It's
Still
not working.
nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could
What?
ever have asked for.
What?
It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley.
What?
I hope
He's
you and the
leaving?
hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Wait, he's leaving? What's that? What now? How long am I gonna have to wait in this hole before something happens? Peepo City, I'm sure he'll come back. Guys, the hole is lowering. Guys, the hole is lowering. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Lower, plink, 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 plink. Where's it go? Press F to change the button. What? 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 Press G to change your perception.
My head's stronger. Now you're no longer using up the space of mine. My head's stronger.
What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? What is happening?
Stanley!
Oh.
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off.
What?
Drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole.
I don't even know what to
I'm
say
looking
anymore.
forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodlepip.
I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm dead, dude. I'm dead.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
I'm dead, dude. I'm dead. I'm dead. There's no way. There's no way, bro. No. Can I get out of here? How do I get out of this hell? Exit. Get me out of this hell, bro.
Oh, goodness, Stanley, this is fairly awkward. I hate to do this, but before you leave, you really should go to the bucket exhibit.
What's that?
You see, there's a surprise I was going to spring on you later, and it involves the bucket.
A surprise
and I really
for me?
do hate to break the illusion, but it's important that you go see the bucket, okay? All right, I'll get out of your hair now.
Where is that? Where is that, bro? Where is that? Oh. Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket TM. That should be fun. I'm having fun.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical.
Yeah.
That it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game.
Right.
It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Okay.
You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart.
The
It's
bucket.
true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms.
I
And to be
want it.
honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable.
I want it.
Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes,
I want
the
it.
bucket
A lot.
is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
I want it.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face
Oh.
of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact,
Bucket,
can I
just
say
pick
that
it
I
up.
do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well. I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they?
It's
All this
scary.
and more await
I don't
you
like the
in
bucket.
Stanley Parable
I don't
2.
like the bucket. Okay, well, I can cut. I guess it comes with me now. Now let's get out
Does
of
anyone
here.
give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Let's get out of here, man. I ain't putting up with it no more. I'm getting the shit out of here. I'm blowing this popsicle stand. I'm leaving. So there is to it. I got a bucket of Riz and I'm getting out of here. Well, looks like I can't leave yet.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear
yeah,
yet
man,
how
they're
exactly
great.
these features
Fantastic
will come together
features.
as one single coherent video
Banger
game, but I can
features.
feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's
We outie.
definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
It just keeps going.
Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement.
Okay.
Yes, this is
Okay.
much better. I feel good about it.
Yes.
Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley?
Yep.
This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of
No.
gags.
No, it is not.
And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game.
Okay.
I wanted fans to love it.
Can I
no
leave
matter how
now?
good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the
Can I
gameplay of the
leave
original.
now?
Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
Can I?
Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really,
leave
really
now?
tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up.
You do that, pal.
Perfect.
Whip that up.
Go ahead. Take a look.
What? What? You can't see because my webcam. It's a title screen.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to...
Wait. Oh. Wait. No, you're kidding me, bro.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Not this again.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This is madness.
Stanley felt the bucket calling to him, begging him to pick it up.
Where
Why was
is
he not
it?
doing it? Stanley picked up the bucket.
What is going on, dude?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Why is the bucket here? What is going on? My brain hurts.
Still no one was here.
My brain
Stanley
hurts.
needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
I just don't know what to say
Stepping into his
anymore.
manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any
I don't know
human
what to
life.
say anymore.
Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
Thank God the bucket's
Even
here.
now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion
Blink,
and chaos.
blink.
It would be with him always.
Blink, blink.
The bucket would, and he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket
It's still
that he
going.
didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Shocker.
Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket
Guys, I
guiding
think
him?
we are not good at recommending
Yes,
games.
This is
Tubbo.
certainly the most
Maybe.
logical explanation.
Maybe. So I've got the bucket now. Right. So this was a chat game recommendation, if anyone was wondering. This is a game they recommended.
The elevator
to me
raced
to
downward,
play.
plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not with the bucket. Soothing
This
him,
is fine.
comforting him,
6
reassuring
feet.
that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right.
This is
The
fine.
bucket is here for you, Stanley.
This is
Everything
fine.
will be fine.
He said it, not me.
Thought I'd tell you that every time my mom sees a guy with brown hair, she says, "Oh look, it's
Stanley
Tubbo."
and the
Good.
bucket
It
walked
is
straight
never
ahead
you,
through the
but
large
she
door
always
that
holds
read
out hope.
Mind Control Facility.
That's good. Tubbo doesn't like the game. No, I like the game. I like the game. Not your type of
Lights
game.
rose
That's
on
fine.
an
No,
enormous
it
room
is.
packed with television
It
screens.
is.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Tubbo, when the game isn't infrastructure. Bro,
The
bro, you
monitor
don't have to
jumped
expose me
life,
like
And
that.
Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs.
What does the bucket have
had
to
never
do
seen
with this,
anything
bro?
like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything
What
would be
does the
fine.
bucket have to do with this? What does the bucket have to do with this? I don't get
Streaming, you
it.
should know better than listening to Chat SMH. So I know modded marathon today then Tubbo.
I don't get it. Becky, thank you for the raid. Hello, Becky Raiders.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well?
Was it?
Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do?
Oh,
What kinds
oh
of
good
things
heavens.
does a bucket
Not
want
the
to
bucket
do
doing
or
things
not
it didn't want to
in
do.
the first place?
Hi, Raiders.
These
Hi.
questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket.
No!
He couldn't accept it.
I can't
His own
accept
life in
it.
someone else's control. Never!
Never.
He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point,
No.
he could trust no one.
Never.
Except for the bucket.
Yeah. Okay. This is fine.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. and as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another
I shut it
human
down.
life.
I'm shutting it
That
down.
he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
They high-fived in a really cool way. I've been here before. I can't help but think I've
Stanley
been
and
here
the bucket
before.
waited in blackness. Was it over? Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin
bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. That's
but then
nice.
Stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust,
Bro,
to support.
I don't even know what to say anymore. I can't even accept it.
What? Wait. What was happening?
What?
Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty. Until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave. Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket. No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out. All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh my
What did it
god,
mean?
no.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had...
No. I disallow it to continue. I disallow it to continue. No. No. You heard me. No. Fellas. Do you feel it? Come on, you feel it. You feel it. You feel it. Come on, boys. You know you feel it. You know you feel it. Ending already? Boys, I'm not in my own house, if you haven't realised. It'd be a little bit rude to sit here for 9 hours again today. I'm doing it. Boys, thank you everyone for watching the stream. It's been Poggers Kings. That was the Stanley Parable. Hope you didn't hate it. It was alright. Don't forget to follow the stream. We are incredibly close to 5 mil. We're so close to 5 mil. 3,200 away. No, 3,800 away from 5 mil. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We will. Alright, thank you boys for watching the stream. I'll see you. Tomorrow's Monday. I don't know if we're doing anything on Monday. We might be doing something on Monday. But on Tuesday, I think Becky and Scott are coming around to cook pancakes. That should be fun. Don't know, we'll do something on Monday. See you tomorrow Monday, 6 PM GMT, same as always. Bye!